Hello everyone, and welcome to the BigONE class. The price of Bitcoin has continued to rise recently, but it has fallen about 22% from its highest point. Despite this, one Bitcoin is still worth about $50,000. As an investor, the biggest concern is still the security of Bitcoin. So, how safe is Bitcoin? In other words, can Bitcoins be easily stolen by hackers? Today we will talk about this issue. Private key, public key, address, just as you need to enter a password for bank withdrawals and online banking transfers. You also need a password to use the Bitcoins in your wallet. This password is called a private key. Correspondent to a private key is a public key. And a public key is like your bank account. Each bank account has a unique account number, which is the bank card number. In the Bitcoin network, this bank card number is the address. As long as others know your bank card number, they can transfer Bitcoin to you. If you find a piece of paper with the bank card password written on it, but without the bank card number, even if the password is right, you will not be able to withdraw the money from your account. But in the blockchain world, as long as you know the private key of others, you can generate the public key through encryption. Then convert the format to generate the address, and take away the encrypted currency at any time. Can it be deduced backwards? Can't. In theory, hackers can steal your private key in two ways. First, reversely derive the private key through the address or public key. Second, try the private keys one by one, which is what we often call decryption. The first method is not feasible, because Bitcoin uses an encryption algorithm. The input content is slightly changed. The output result after encryption will also be worlds apart, and there is no rule to follow. Therefore, this encryption algorithm is one-way and irreversible, and hackers cannot deduce the input through the output. How hard is it to decrypt the Bitcoin private key? Before we get to the answer, let's look at how the private key is generated. Assume you toss a coin. Heads up is 1, and tails up is 0. Toss the coin 256 times. Record the outcome, and then convert it to a hexadecimal number, tossing a coin 256 times through the encrypted program. A Bitcoin private key generated at random. Because the coin has two sides, it is tossed 256 times, resulting in a total number of Bitcoin private keys of 2 to the 256th power. Test each private key set one by one and crack the corresponding private key. This is akin to looking for a needle in a haystack. Security concerns include not only technical issues, but also the storage of private keys. If it is because of improper preservation of your private key, or a virus in your computer, or a loophole in the wallet software you are using, or a backdoor, which causes your private key to be stolen by hackers, then the security of Bitcoin in your wallet will be out of the question. Today's BigONE class is over here. Thank you for watching. See you next time.